Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. You know, it's a beautiful sunny day. Spring is finally upon us. Low 80s, sunshine, a gentle breeze. It's a perfect day for convertible. So you might be looking at your SUV in the driveway thinking, gosh, if there was just a way to chop the top off of this so I could enjoy it today. Well, apparently Range Rover had the same idea, because they took the compact Evoque, removed the roof, put a convertible top on it, and we've got the Range Rover Evoque Convertible sitting behind us. Let's go take a look at it. Well, some other automakers have tried to take the roofs off their SUVs, and given those hack jobs, I was a little concerned about what a Range Rover Evoque would look like without the top. But it actually turned out pretty well. I think it looks like it's very stylish and a little bit nicer car than I thought it might be. Well, it's clearly a Range Rover. You know, from the front, from the headlamps, the grille design, lettering in the front, you can tell it's a Range Rover. It looks very expensive. It looks like its big brother. You come around the side is when you really start to understand that it really is kind of a small car. With the roof up, it looks a little like a Volkswagen Cabrio, but I think it still looks pretty handsome. And this one with the top down looks nice. 20-inch alloy wheels. This has the HSE package on it, so some kind of the black trim and metallic white paint. I think looks really good on it. And you come around the back, tail lamps, the way they're set in, again, look like the big Range Rovers. Nice little deck lid spoiler on the back of it. And of course, you know, we don't have a hatchback, don't have the big wagon body, so it does have a little trunk. Pop it up, and there's actually a surprising amount of luggage space in there. 2 to 4 people could easily get some suitcases in there, get some bags in there, and get out here for a week. But I think overall, I think the styling of it looks pretty good, especially with the top down. Well, moving this little sun magnet is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, delivers 240 horsepower and 250 pound-feet of torque. That's plenty of power to move this vehicle off the line. It's spirited, the turbo comes on, and it's pretty peppy. All that power is routed to the all-wheel drive system through a 9-speed automatic transmission. So talking about fuel economy, you're looking about 20 miles per gallon in the city, 28 miles per gallon on the highway. Again, not bad for a 4-wheel drive crossover. In fact, Range Rover claims you can do 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds. So the all-wheel drive system, it's a little more complicated and a little more sophisticated as you might expect in a Range Rover. You can actually configure it for general driving, for snow, for mud, and for sand. And that changes the 4-wheel drive calibration, the throttle a little bit. So again, you know, it is a Range Rover. It can be used off-road, and it is really ready to go and to do the things you really want a car to do. You can certainly buy more expensive convertibles than the Evoque convertible, but you're not likely to find one with a nicer interior outside of a Bentley showroom. Everything's just well done. It feels like a smaller version of the big Range Rovers rather than just a more expensive version of a cheap SUV. You know, things like the Oxford leather seats, these are heated, the heated leather wrapped steering wheel, stitching on the dash, even up here on the instrument cluster. Everything just looks very nice. Nothing feels cheap to you. It has dual zone automatic climate control. Like I said, it has heated seats, the heated steering wheel. And look in the center console, again, the styling is very similar to other Range Rovers. The gear selector comes up out of the console when you turn the car on. This is for the train response system that adjusts the powertrain for different conditions. But overall, it just works good. I think the touchscreen infotainment system could be a little bit easier to use. But the Meridian audio system sounds very good. Crank it up, I like that a lot. And that little button right there in the console is my favorite button at all. That's the one you press for the top to go down. Press it once, windows come down, top goes back, dings when it's finished. Easy as that. Well, I think there's little doubt that most of the Evoque convertibles are going to spend their lives in places like California and Florida and very affluent neighborhoods. But even if you live out west or you live in the Midwest where it snows all the time, it's a good convertible for you. It's all-wheel drive, it can 4-wheel drive, it can certainly handle all the different weather conditions, the heated seats, heated steering wheel, and an insulated top. Winter will barely bother you. But when spring comes and the weather comes out like this and it's in the 80s with a little breeze, it's perfect. Press a button, top goes back, and your SUV becomes a summer convertible. Well, let's talk about pricing. The Evoque 4-door hardtop starts at about $42,000. This one, the convertible, starts at $52,000, and as equipped, $58,270. So even at that price, I think you get quite a bit of vehicle for the price, and when you drive it, it certainly feels like a $58,000 car. So next week we'll have another fun vehicle, and until then, storm forward.